This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by Kane Baker over Zoom. Kane, you're back in a bubble.
Back in the bubble, Andy, mate. Back in the bubble.
Obviously,
the worst part of the bubble, the first 5 hours.
But obviously, you've got yourself another fight relatively soon after your defeat to Aqib Fiaz, which we'll come on to in a little while. But just take me back through this kind of past 24 to 48 hours and where the bout with Speare came about from and when you first found out about it. And yeah, just take it away.
So I got a call off Errol yesterday morning. I'd literally just finished my breakfast, which was a bit of a naughty one. And then the phone rang. I've been having trouble. That's why I got these headphones and my speakers broke. So I couldn't answer because I had no headphones. And then he texted me saying, call me urgent. And then I rang him. He said, look, there's a potential fight you could maybe. You need to get on the scales, weigh yourself, and let me know if you're interested. He put a couple of names up, and I just said, yeah. I said, yeah, definitely. I'm going to try and get a bit of weight off now. And let me know if all's good. And then I spoke to him a couple of hours later, and he was like, it's on. But by that time, I had a few messages off all the people saying, I think you're fighting, and yeah. So kind of went mad on the old social media.
I don't think anybody would have expected to see you back in the ring so soon, especially on another high-profile bill. How much of a shock is it for you, Kane? Because obviously you only fought a couple of weeks ago yourself.
I retired 13 days ago. It's the shortest retirement in history. Yeah, I was just literally before this interview, I was speaking to my missus and I said, look, it's just, I can't pinch myself. It's absolutely mad to go on one platform, to go off on the massive platform and then be back again. Literally, I've been in the matchroom bubble 3 times now. It's the third time I've been in the matchroom bubble because of the postponement with the first Fiaz fight, then the second, and I'm back here again. But I said to my missus, I said, imagine, so I'm a boxing fan, so imagine being a football fan and then phoning you on Wednesday and saying, look, you can get in the team on Saturday. You know, that buzz is unbelievable. So where else would I be apart from in the bubble? I ain't going to sit at home and watch when I can potentially be here. So yeah, I was just ecstatic running around my living room like, I'm back. And my missus said, you bloody retired. And obviously the last week or so I've been doing, because of work situation with the corona, I've been doing just DIY at home and been grinding out brick walls and repointing and I was like, hey, you can shove your bloody DIY up your ass. I'm back to boxing.
Kane, you mentioned obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. You obviously mentioned there you retired a matter of 2 weeks ago after the fight with Fiaz. We know you're back in the ring now, but is this kind of, what's your outlook now on this fight? Is it a fight you're going into thinking win and there's a career for me? Or is it a fight you're going into thinking lose and that is me calling it quits with boxing? What is kind of the mentality going into this fight?
No, I as long as I'm fit and well, I will always box. But I'm not looking at losing. I was in a very good shape 2 weeks ago. I haven't been in the gym, but sometimes that refresh will help. And I feel ready to go again. It's only a 6-rounder. And these last, I'm not really. I don't want to end up with a losing record, but really, I'm never going to turn down these opportunities. Even if they said to me at the start, "You're going to lose this fight," is it really tough? You know, I really wouldn't care. I just want to be here, living the dream, as they say, and that's literally what I am doing. Yesterday, I was grinding out bricks, feeling sorry for myself like I have been for the last week or so. And then like a chance like this has happened. So you got to be in the mix. You got to be ready, and the buzz is back high. And yeah, I love it. Right, the stories and memories I'm making for myself, unbelievable.
I hate to bring a dampener onto your high spirits. It certainly seems you're buzzing at the minute, but is there some doubt in your mind with regards to waiting for your test results at all? Especially knowing that we had the Peter Fury test positive just a matter of a couple of days ago.
Um, well, I kind of it's no different to the other two times, so I've just blocked that out, and I'll wait for the results, and whatever will be, will be. If I have to drive home with I will. I'd still be. It still give me the kick or the lift I needed in a way. So whatever happens, you can't go backwards from me. You can only go forwards from that.
So let's talk about the Spear fight first before we go back 2 weeks. What do you know about him, Kane? Because I saw Tony did a little interview earlier with Matchroom or with Sky, and he mentioned that you was offered one of his other fighters previously that you turned down, and now you've accepted the fight with Spear. What do you actually know about him?
Well, I didn't turn down. What happened with Errol? We was talking about weight. So obviously, I didn't want to fight anyone too big because I've put on a bit. Obviously, I rehydrated last week, and then I haven't been in the gym, so you can imagine my weight was a bit heavy. It was all basically weight. I haven't looked at him or watched him. I've just gone with Errol's made the decision more than anything of who we fight and the best opportunity for me. I'll just do the fighting part. So I wouldn't have turned down anyone if it would have been. I tried to make it weight and things like that for myself. Yeah, so I don't really know much about Spears, but I'm sure Saturday night we'll find out a lot.
With this fight, Kane, and obviously with it being such short notice, given the fact that you have spent the last couple of weeks away from the ring, I imagine you've kind of enjoyed life a bit more than what you've been able to being in camp. What should we expect to see from yourself? Do you think the sharpness will still be there because you only fought a couple of weeks ago? Do you think you'll be a little, not, I don't want to say rusty, but there'll be a kind of, those initial couple of rounds may take a little bit of time just to get into because you haven't been training? What should we expect to see from you?
Well, to be fair, the fight with Fiaz, I could have done 12 rounds that night, and I didn't get going third or fourth. So if any, I was too fit in a way. So I needed to come down, and this being less rounds, only a 6-rounder. I think the refresh and recharge, and I'll just go at it from the first round. And yeah, I think I'm going to be good, fit, and well for 6. And non-stop is how I like to fight. So, and I heard he likes to do the same.
One thing which I want to ask you as well is obviously Aqib Fiaz was a prospect coming through. Spear is a prospect coming through. Are you looking at it all and thinking, are promoters going to look at me and think I'm kind of like either a stepping stone or a good kind of measures to see where I am as a fighter coming through? This is like from a prospect's view or for a promoter putting you in with them. Is that a kind of a concern for you that they're seeing you like that?
Nah, it doesn't bother me one bit. I don't care how they see me. The fact is, there's a lot of boxers sitting at home gagging to be where I am. And like, I was here 2 weeks ago. I'm here again. I've been in fight camp. Do you know what I mean? I thought, and being a fan, do you know, like this is stuff I'd be at home, I do the pay-per-view watching. So I just pinch myself. I'm absolutely living the dream, really am. You know, and the times where I've been, I haven't trained the last couple of weeks, but the times where I have been out of work now for the last few weeks, I've been training and living like a professional. And yeah, there's no way in this world I would have said no to being out. It doesn't matter what time or what notice or what state I would have been in. I was coming. There's nothing stopping me. I'm going to be like a bull on Saturday night as well.
Okay, and I can see obviously how much this fight means to you. I'm sure that everybody who watches this interview will see just how much it means to you actually be back in there, because we can see just kind of how positive and how bubbly you are at the minute. with that in mind, and given the fact you have been given another chance to get back in there, get back on TV to show people, what you're about, is there a pressure at all to be successful this time, to give yourself a better opportunity in the future to get back onto another show?
Yes, there is a little bit of added pressure, I suppose. But I had a dress rehearsal with the same kind of 5-0 2 weeks ago, so I couldn't be in a better position to go and give it another go, and knowing what I know from my last fight. So but really, my fans and my friends, they're just glad I'm out again, and they know how happy I am, and that makes them happy. And as long as I put in a good shift, I'm happy. I'm a happy man.
Kane, do you have to?
You can't beat a happy man.
Kane, we do obviously have to go back to your fight with Aqib Fiaz. We never had a chance to catch up on the night and haven't had a chance to since, but you've had some time to reflect now on your defeat. What do you make of it now you've had that extra bit of time?
Well, I had a lot of response of people thought I nicked it, always deserved of a draw. The only thing for me was I really thought he was going to come and fight me after we'd spoken, and I thought he would, and he didn't. He used a different tactic, which was very clever, and he scored his points, and he tied me up well, and that just showed a different style in his game. So fair play to Aqib Fiaz for that. There's no bad feeling. We kissed and made up, and I wish him all the best. It was great to share the ring with him. Yeah, more. Maybe he's a little bit too fit already for 10 to 12 rounds, to be honest. And I didn't go in. But the main thing of it all, I was there and I had a pretty good go, and my fans loved it. And I was happy. And I haven't had, apart from me crying a bit of a tear, really, for a week. Now I was happy with the whole
Kane, we'll leave it there now, and we'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening. Obviously, this interview being done before your test tomorrow, so hopefully all of it, your test today comes back either tonight or tomorrow, so hopefully, obviously, all of that is clear and you can fight this coming weekend. I'll leave a final message to yourself, though. What would you like to say to everybody who will tune in to watch you come Saturday night?
I'm just a boxing fan with the license, and last week it was all over, and this week it's all beginning. So tune in Saturday night. It's gonna be a great fight.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you to all my sponsors and all my friends, and people like yourself as well.
No, Kane, listen, wouldn't be able to do my job if you didn't give up some time, so I appreciate that as always. And obviously, as I've said, best of luck with the coming days and the weekend and the fight. I'm sure I'll catch up with you soon. Enjoy quarantine for as long as it lasted. Get out to stretch your legs. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you very much, Andy. Top man. Take care, bro.